The Dream Collector. In a small town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a kind old man named Hector. Hector wasn't just any ordinary man. He was known far and wide as the Dream Collector. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he would wander through the village with a soft, silver net that sparkled in the moonlight. He carried it with great care, for it wasn't just any net. This was a net that could catch dreams. You see, Hector had a special gift. When people slept, their dreams floated into the air like delicate bubbles, and Hector's net could catch them one by one. The dreams would shimmer and dance inside the net, glowing with colors that no one had ever seen before. Hector had been collecting dreams for as long as anyone could remember. But Hector didn't collect dreams for himself. No, he kept them in a little wooden box that he had made himself, a box so small and delicate it could fit in the palm of his hand. Inside the box, the dreams swirled and twirled, creating a mesmerizing glow that could light up the darkest night. People often came to Hector to ask if he could give them a dream, whether it was a peaceful dream to soothe their worries, or a brave dream to help them face their fears. Every day, Hector would sit by the fireplace, watching the dreams in their glowing box. Sometimes, he would open the box just a little, and a soft, gentle breeze would carry out a dream, floating through the air and finding its way to someone who needed it. One evening, as Hector was preparing to collect the night's dreams, a young girl named Lila approached him. She had heard about the Dream Collector and had come to see him out of curiosity. Lila was an adventurous and curious girl, always asking questions, always wondering about the world. "Excuse me, Mr. Hector," Lila said politely, her eyes wide with wonder. "Are you the Dream Collector?" Hector smiled warmly, his eyes twinkling. "Yes, child, I am. Would you like to see how it works?" Lila nodded eagerly, her heart racing with excitement. Hector invited her to sit by the fireplace, and together they waited for the night to fall. When the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Hector stood up and, with great care, took his silver net from the shelf. "This net," Hector explained, "has the power to catch dreams. Each dream is different, just like each person. Some are sweet and peaceful, others are full of adventure, and some are filled with courage. It is my job to collect them and share them with those who need them most." Lila watched in awe as Hector held the net high and began to move it gently through the air. As he did, soft, glowing bubbles began to rise from the village rooftops, swirling up to meet the net. Each bubble held a dream. Some of them sparkled like stars. Others shimmered with gentle hues of pink and blue. Hector moved the net gracefully, catching each dream with the utmost care. As he worked, Lila noticed that the dreams seemed to have their own personalities. Some were quiet and calm, while others were loud and vibrant. There was one dream that sparkled like 1,000 fireflies, and another that seemed to whisper softly, like a lullaby. "Where do the dreams go?" Lila asked. Hector paused for a moment, a thoughtful look crossing his face. "The dreams go where they are needed," he said gently. "Some people need dreams of happiness to lift their spirits. Others need dreams of courage to help them face their fears. Some dreams are for those who are lost and need a little guidance." Lila thought for a moment. "What about people who have no dreams?" Hector's face softened. "Ah, that's a very important question. You see, Lila, everyone has dreams, some just need help finding them. That's where I come in. I help collect the dreams that have been forgotten or lost. I bring them to those who need them most, so that they can find their way." Lila nodded thoughtfully, her eyes filled with wonder. She had never thought about dreams in this way before. She had always just assumed that dreams came from her mind, from her thoughts. But now she realized that there was something much bigger at work. As the night went on, Hector continued to collect the dreams. When he had gathered them all, he turned to Lila with a smile. Now, it's time to share these dreams. He opened the little wooden box that held the dreams and began to release them one by one. The dreams floated gently through the air, drifting towards the homes of the villagers. Some dreams entered through the windows, while others slipped under the doors or through the cracks in the walls. The dreams found their way to the people who needed them most, filling their hearts with peace, hope, and joy. Lila watched in awe as the dreams floated away, each one bringing light and warmth to the village. "Do you ever keep any of the dreams for yourself?" Lila asked, her voice full of curiosity. Hector smiled softly. "I do," he said, "but not in the way you might think. I keep the memories of each dream in my heart. Every time I see someone smile because of a dream I've shared, I know I've done my part. The joy I feel from helping others is the greatest dream of all." Lila looked up at Hector, her heart full of gratitude. She had learned something special that night, that dreams were not just for sleep, but for living. They were for giving, sharing, and helping others find hope and courage. As the stars twinkled above them, Lila realized that the world was full of dreams. Dreams that could heal, inspire, and bring people together. And in that moment, she made a promise to herself that she would always carry her dreams with kindness and compassion, just as Hector did. And so, from that night forward, Lila would visit Hector often. She would watch him collect dreams and release them into the world, and together they would spread hope, love, and joy to all those who needed it. Moral: dreams are not just for sleeping, they are for living. Share your dreams with others, and you can help make the world a brighter place.